If you're here watching my channel, then you probably are interested in carpet pythons to some degree. That's what I'm generally known for. That is my bread and butter. But those who know me closest know that within the carpet python clade, there's a group of them that might stand out a little bit more than the rest. So today, we're here to talk about none other than my deepest love, the Papuan carpets. So let's dive in. Why are Papuan carpets some of my favorites, or potentially my all-time favorites? Well, I'm a bit of a fan of the underdogs and the red-headed stepchilds, if you will, the black sheeps, the ugly ducklings, the overlooked, and for lack of a better terminology, Papuan carpets were always sort of referred to as those ugly brown snakes that nobody wanted. In fact, Darwin's too, but we're not here to talk about Darwin's. We're here for the Papuans. Now this here is a beautiful example of your standard sort of wild type, but this is Red Man. So he's a little bit exceptional in the color department, although probably not showing that well. Here, let's do this. Let's do this. There we go. So this is Red Man, and you can see fabulous color. And he's got no other genetics other than just your standard average wild type Papuan carpet, although he's quite colorful. And their colors can vary quite immensely, from this sort of orange burnt chestnut to lavenders, grays, yellows, oranges. The browns can vary from nearly pitch black, charcoal, sooty gray, chocolate, creamy, buckskin, you name it. And they tend to fire up and fire down. Different times of day, different moods, not really sure why, but they're amazing. And much like jungle carpets have a reputation for coloring up late, and a lot of the breeders will hold on to the clutch for a while just to see what they have, Papuan carpets seem to do the same. You can sort of get the standouts right away, but it's worth holding on to them for a little bit and seeing what you're working with. So, although they are sort of just a brown snake, there's so much variety within these guys. I've got dozens of them because they all have different looks, tons of different lines, and they are the only carpet python that you can still legally import, being that they hail from Papua New Guinea and not Australia. So this right here is a granite. Granite Papuans are a recessive mutation that basically pixelates, breaks up the pattern, makes it super beautiful. And within all the natural beautiful variation of Papuans, you get a lot of variation in the granite mutation as well. Unfortunately, being recessive, it was heavily inbred in the initial phases, and you had a lot of problems with it. And so nowadays it's best advised to outcross them. Don't do visual to visual, use unrelated animals as much as possible, and you seem to reduce or eliminate all of those issues entirely. The other mutation in Papuans is an axanthic mutation, and I don't have any visuals. I do have hets that are breeding, and but yeah, that's kind of it for the morphs in Papuans. But the natural, the phenotype, the coloration is insanely variable on its own, yet has widely been regarded as just a boring brown snake. But it couldn't be further from the truth. And so, myself, Eric Burke, Ben Nicholson, Nick Mutton, and dozens of other people have lots and lots of different lineages and lines of Papuan carpets that they've been working with, and are getting a lot of diversity out there. Plus, with the ability to import, the future is bright. So, don't sleep on Papuan carpets. When I was first getting into them, they were $100. Now they're over $300, so that tells you the direction they're going. I tend to sell out of them quite a bit, and I love them. It's hard to pick one favorite, but they might take that spot. So don't take my word for it. Just look at some of the beautiful animals that are out there that other people have on their profiles or websites or on Morph Market, or just look at the couple of animals I'm showing you here. This right here is a beautiful Boa Cabana line animal straight from Jen and Scott Holland at Boa Cabana. So just another beautiful line bred normal. So come join the dark side. Come get on the dirt snake train with me, and you won't be sorry. I promise. They're some of the best. Get them while they're still available and affordable, because I promise you the way they're going, that's not going to be the case for long. I love them, and over the years I've only seen them get more love from everybody else out there, so just trust me. Whether you get them from me or another great Morelia breeder out there, doesn't matter. Just do yourself a favor, dip yourself into this ink right here and enjoy. Want to give a big shout out to my sponsors as always, but don't tune me out, because Chris over at Helly Guy Serpents is running a big President's Day sale. Go check him out. President's 20 I think is the code, but if you want to confirm it, go to his Instagram at Helly Guy Serpents. I'll have his information below. Reptiles Express, as always, has that wonderful shipping code Riley50 to get you 50% off your shipping costs, 10 labels per customer using that code. And their sister company premiumcrickets.com, use code Riley15 as well for 15% off there. So go show them some love. They take good care of me, have awesome products, whether it be 3D printed stuff, shipping supplies, feeders, or animals. Definitely go take a look. If you are in the hobby, owe it to yourself to become a member of USARK in USARK, Florida. So please click the links that I've got below. I have it in the description, and I'll put it up right here so you can see. They're the only body of folks advocating for reptile keepers in any sort of legislative forum. So let's support them because they support us. And if you want to join the Riley's Reptiles family and kind of get some exclusive access, discounts, perks, early access to babies every season, you know, it is breeding season right now, things like that, go find me on Patreon. Look me up under Riley Jimison on Patreon. Big shout out to all my past, present, and future patrons. Love you guys. Future Papuan heads as well. And don't sleep on them. Don't listen to people who call them just brown snakes. There's a lot of beauty in brown. So, alrighty. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'll leave you guys to it. Think about it. Get yourself some Papuan carpets. Treat yourself. Later.